Right, welcome back. This is day 10 in a row of playing that TimeGuessr daily mode. Kinda crazy that 10 days already went by. We are today the 19th of March 2025. Yeah, let's take a look what's happening. So, daily mode, here we go. So, this looks to be the World Cup trophy. Uh, it's the German team. The World Cup is played in Brazil. I think I remembered this. It was I don't know the year. I'll think about that in a second. But I think this is the year where Germany beat like Brazil in their home game with like 7-1 or something like that. Like a crazy game happened. But I'm not sure if that was the final or semi-final or quarter-final. But here Germany has won the final. I think it was 2014 because 2010 was the South Africa one. So 2014 is probably the Brazilian World Cup. Yeah, I mean, where the game was played, I don't know. Like Brasilia, Sao Paulo, Rio. I tend to take Sao Paulo whenever something takes place in Brazil, but maybe for this case we should take Rio. So Rio 2014, let's take a look. Oh, this is a crazy good start. The German team celebrating after defeating Argentina 0-1 during, oh sorry, 1-0 during the 2024 or sorry 2014 FIFA World Cup final. That's good, really good. I honestly was gonna pick Sao Paulo, but I'm happy that I chose Rio. Very good start. Let's see if we can keep it up. Oh, it's I think it's already not gonna keep up like this. Where are we? Phoenix, Rheinruhr. I mean, this is Germany then, right? Like the Rhine is a river in Germany, but there's American cars here and stuff. And Phoenix is a place in Arizona, like a big city here. Oh man, I'm confused. I mean, American flags on car, quite American looking military and vehicles, I guess. Phoenix. Why is this Rheinruhr? That gives me German vibes, but I do think. I'm not sure if we're in America or Germany. I think America, to be honest. I mean, we have an American flag on the car here, and we have Phoenix on the background. So I guess in a sense, actually maybe I should see if I recognize these people. These are probably important historical political figures. What's on the airplane? TWA or something like that. I don't know, man. I'd say World War II era, Phoenix, Arizona, 44, 45. Let's see. Oh, oh my god, man. Last round was so good and now I completely messed up. I should have sticked with the Rheinrohr ID, because then I would have picked Western Germany. President Dwight D. Eisenhower arriving in Bonn, West Germany. I've actually been in Bonn before. As part of a European tour aimed at strengthening relations with key allies during the Cold War. 14 years off, 8,900 kilometers off. Damn. After a good start, um, yeah, not so good, but let's continue. View of Alcatraz, the federal prison through powerful telescope. View Alcatraz. Yeah, I know where this is. This is in the water close to San Francisco in the United States and California. Alcatraz is, yeah, it's an island in here somewhere, right? I wonder if you can Angel Island. I actually wonder if you can see it on the map. Red Rock. Um, Now I'm doubting myself. You can see Alcatraz, I believe, from the mainland, but I'm not sure if it's into the sea or into the bay itself. Aha, here we go, Alcatraz. But we are not on Alcatraz, we're looking at it, so let's say we're like on this pier here somewhere. The question is, when are we? It's a black and white picture. Alcatraz was like the main prison from like the 60s or something, 50s. Before it had other, what do you call it? Like what it was used for was something different throughout the years. And now it's like a historical museum type thing that you can visit, I believe. Um, but it's still a prison here, so like let's say we're in like 60s, 70s, I think. Like 70. Nah, a bit older. 64. Well, it was 62. A good round again. I feel bad about the second round because 2 times high 9,000 score. People looking at Alcatraz Federal Prison through telescopes after 3 prisoners managed to escape. The fate of the trio is unknown to this day. It's interesting that that's the background story here because I actually watched a documentary about that. And I also believe there's a movie called Escape from Alcatraz that covers the same incident or story or whatever. It's quite a. I liked it. It was interesting. Very interesting story. Um, and actually, the way they escaped, all the info related to it actually was like not known and secretive. But the 3 inmates who escaped had a fourth accomplice who also was going to escape, but he didn't manage to escape and he got caught like the day later with equipment or something like that. And he like confessed everything and to like make a deal to lessen his punishment or whatever. And that's why the whole story is like known because the fourth failed escapee, he kind of like informed everybody how what happened, I guess. I mean, I'm explaining it a bit weird, but something like that is the story. Oh well, good rounds. Let's continue. Round 4. Toll. Is this in Europe? In Europe, toll means like paying to make, like paying us some kind of tax type thing to make use of roads. Like especially in my area, it is if you take a special bridge or a special tunnel or whatever. And I believe you see a bridge here in the background. Toll. I'm trying to figure out if this is the German or French word, but in Germany I never really have to do this. Like it's almost always in France that the toll thing happens. I don't even think I ever did this in Germany at all. It's more like a French thing. But does that mean we are in France? I mean, we could be in America, but is this a word that Americans use? Toll? I'm gonna do a crazy guess. It's probably gonna be completely wrong, but there's a famous bridge that I've driven over multiple times in my life, um, which is really famous to have to pay to go over. It's here in La Havre, I believe. I'm actually not sure. I think it's this bridge. Yeah, it's here. But I don't know if the Google Maps is also here. Pont de Normandie or something? I don't know. It has a name, but yeah, Pont de Normandie. I mean, pff, I have no clue if this is where we are, but. And date time, I think we're like the 20s or 30s. I don't know. Who looks really old? Oh, the year was a good guess, but the location is completely wrong. I think they're driving on the other side. Or not. Yeah, they are. I should have looked better as an indication. I'm not sure how I was supposed to figure out where we were. At least my year was quite close. Cars paying to cross into the Sydney Harbour Bridge the day after it opened. The toll remained in place for 91 years until it was removed for southbound traffic in 2023. Northbound traffic still pays a toll, making it one of the longest running toll bridges in the world. Ah man, I don't know how I should have figured out this was Australia. Maybe the card, like the driver's side. Not a good round. At least my date and time year was acceptably close. Oh, this is not gonna go well. I have absolutely no clue where this is. This looks like some Southeast Asia type thing. Thailand, perhaps? Cheetahs Coffee? Nation? Yeah, to be completely honest, I really am not quite sure. This gives me like vibes of this area here, like ranging from like the China side down to like Malaysia and here onto like Bangladesh, India, and like here, I don't know. I think it's in this area, but these steps actually I think are really famous. Like I think I've seen them in pictures and stuff. I think Red Bull also did like a free running event up and down them or something. The issue is that I still have no clue where we are in the world. Like people are very colorfully dressed. I don't know if that's any kind of indication. Uh, I don't. My knowledge about Asia type things is really not good. And even if I recognize these stairs, I wouldn't be able to tell you where they are. What's really mountainous? Yeah, I mean, Mandalay is something a bit northern Thailand. I don't know what's if there's any mega famous places up north in Thailand at all. So I only know Bangkok and Pattaya, but that's more like a vacationing type thing. Laos. Yeah, I think we're somewhere in this region, but I really don't know where. Maybe Myanmar is not a bad choice because like it can be a bit more to the west or to the east. We're like quite central then. And the year, I have no clue either, but I think it's a quite modern picture. Like really recent. Nobody's wearing masks, but that doesn't really tell us much, I guess. 2017. Oh, it was in Malaysia. 2018 was the year. Pigeons flying in front of the entrance to the Batu Caves in Malaysia. The caves are one of the largest and most popular Hindu shrines outside of India. I don't know if I know this place. It looks sick though. Like mountains and steps and crazy statues. Very colorful, wearing clothes. It looks very interesting. Sadly, I was a bit too far north, 2000 kilometers more south. Malaysia. Isn't Singapore here? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, my knowledge about like Asia and like Southeast Asia and even Middle East, yeah, I'm not very familiar with that stuff. I'm more like Western Europe, which because I'm Western European, which yeah. Oh well, let's look at the final score. 33,000. I mean, it had potential to be good, but I made some mistakes again. A couple really good rounds though. Should not leaderboard. I want to see the breakdown. Yeah, I had like two extremely good rounds and then like one decent, one almost average, and then one horrible one. Ah man, getting 40,000 is really possible, but gonna need consistent rounds. What was picture 3 again? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was the Alcatraz thing. Yeah, number 2, I should have went with the German indication. And number 5, still decent score for having no idea to be honest. Oh well, it was fun. Learned some new stuff. Was able to talk a bit. I liked the Alcatraz thing. Yeah, I believe this was day 10. We'll keep it going. And yeah, we'll see where we end up. Maybe someday get a 40,000 plus score. Alright, thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.